Good morning, everyone. Dr. Nancy here. There's just a couple things I wanted to talk about with my um, soil restoration project, making the backyard here that's all lawn into a food and medicine forest over the next 20 years or so. I'm patient. So here is something I wanted to show you guys because everybody wants to use cardboard in their garden. And I just have not been convinced that cardboard, despite the fact that people say bacteria love the glues, etc., I just don't think it's the best thing. So for the garden, it's not something I want. I smell the paper plant, the mill from Port Townsend every day, and I just can't believe that all that processing stuff is clean for my garden. So what I do, and what I've done for years, is to lay down a layer of straw, and you can get spoiled straw free or cheap from people. Spoiled hay, spoiled straw. Don't worry about the seeds because the other layer is going to be wood chips. And these are, yes, indeed, fresh wood chips. And this is the one use that I really use for fresh wood chips, for making paths in this way. And also if you're preparing a bed for next year, so it's October now, and if you're preparing this bed to be planted in, say, April, these wood chips will have broken down by then. So it's fine if you want to do it for beds that you're going to use next spring. So I lay down a layer of, like I said, straw or spoiled hay, and then on top of that, put a fresh batch of wood chips. Now, in this particular place, I'm actually making a path. Let's see if I can back up enough, that goes into my new garden space. So that's what I'm starting to develop here. I was lucky enough to connect with an arborist who took down my tree yesterday and then also left me with a pile of chips. And they're happy to bring me chips whenever they're in the area. That way they don't have to worry about where they're going to dump them. They can always dump them at my place because I'll make compost out of them and lots of paths and beds and whatnot. So this is the first thing I wanted to share with you. You don't have to use cardboard if you abhor cardboard like I do. You don't have to scour the earth for it. Just go get yourself a bale of hay or straw. And they're cheap. They go far. And yeah, very effective. They'll smother out the grass. If you leave them here for a year or 2 years without further amending things, they will start to have grass pop through, weeds pop through, but that's fine. The soil underneath has actually been fed by the straw and the wood chips, so you'll end up with a healthier soil, with a healthier bit of grass if that's what you're looking for. All right, so let's walk through here. And I just wanted to show you how far I got with the hugelkultur. Had a couple people helping me this weekend, and then I went about to start to build it. It's not anywhere close to done, but you can see I have piled up the limbs. It's about a third of the way done, I'd guess. So, and we've got the makings of a mound here, and I'm just interspersing, here you can see better, cow or horse manure and the branches and the straw and green stuff that I've cut back. So I'm just kind of interspersing those. Once I get it wide enough, I'll order some garden soil and dump a big load of garden soil over it because I really don't have any made here as we're here for our first year. So we've only been here 6 weeks. So, and my plan is to have a hugelkultur, of course, all the way along this path here. Gives the deer a little corridor so they can access their food that they want, and I'll plant some stuff here that is deer resistant, hopefully. And yeah, and it'll give them a nice corridor, especially once we have dogs. And then I might have to put a little gate at this end of it, so between the tree and here, but we'll see. We'll see how it all develops. All right, just wanted to share that with you, and have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.